Today we're getting a brand new update in Counter-Strike 2, and once again it looks like it turned out to be a really good one. So I won't drag this out, make sure to drop a like and let's get started. Want free cases? Then check out Clash, where you can join and win in case battles. By using my link and promo code, you'll get a 5% bonus and free cases right away. They've got tons of game modes, including the new tiles and my personal favorite, Crush, where you can test your luck. You can deposit using whatever works best for you, even CS2 skins, and you can cash out with skins or even crypto. They also have free raindrops, so you can grab as many rewards as possible. Grab your free cases with the link below. The biggest chunk of changes when it comes to maps happened on Ancient. As you remember, in the recent major update we got two completely new maps, nighttime versions of Ancient and Shoots, and in case you forgot, the developers also improved the daytime versions of these maps, managing not only to keep the FPS performance stable, but actually increasing it. Yes, right off the bat, here's some great news for you. FPS performance has gone up again today, and if we believe the FPS benchmarks, for example from Thor, then FPS has grown by 15% over the last two updates, specifically the 1% low FPS metric. And of course, these FPS boosts don't just affect Ancient, but all other maps as well. Looking into the change log, the first change is the return of the roof texture near city spawn, which had been altered together with the big update. Thor showed how it looked before and how it looks after today's patch. What's funny is that right after the big update, people already started creating new instant smoke lineups, using the new markings as reference. I didn't show them in the previous video, though I wanted to. I'm talking about this Reddit post right here. But now all of those instant smokes no longer work, so if you memorize them, forget it, you won't need them anymore. It turns out there were also some bugs, like this piece of wood in cave that stopped being wall bangable after the big update. Now it's fixed and you can wall bang it again just like before. The daytime soundscape has also been improved. For some reason, in the day version of the map, it still sounded like nighttime. You could even hear rain. Now, in some places, it's become much more atmospheric, like here, for example. Another bug on the new Ancient was extremely annoying, the pile of bricks in the corner. If you dropped utility for your teammate there, like smokes for setups, they could get stuck in that rubble. Now they no longer get stuck and everything works normally. There were also fixes for player clipping on Ancient, where the character could get stuck in places. The same clipping improvements were made on Shoots, and for both maps, new workshop content for map creators was added at this directory path. Also, with the big update, a lot of new wet surfaces were added. There was a very minor bug where if you scraped a knife across a wet surface, it left the exact same dry scratch mark as on a normal wall. Now that doesn't happen anymore on wet surfaces. I don't know who exactly this bug really bothered, but it's gone. Another fix addressed situations where players got prediction errors when holding down attack during respawn at the start of a round. Personally, I've never experienced or even seen this happen. The lock camera command was also fixed, so now your character doesn't stick to your camera. Honestly, if you've never used that command, you probably have no idea what I'm even talking about. Basically, when you moved with that command active, it behaved incorrectly and got stuck to the camera. As you remember, the developers recently added support for borderless full-screen resolution, specifically the ability to play in 4:3 stretched while still staying in windowed full screen. Previously, to do that, you had to play in exclusive full-screen mode. Now, with this update, they've added support for even more resolutions across different aspect ratios. One particularly funny bug in this patch, developers said that they fixed an issue where mouse movement was working incorrectly on Linux, but after that fix, Linux users got a brand new bug. And if you look at how it works after today's patch, well, it doesn't exactly seem like things got better. And finally, something very anticipated. For example, Gabe mentioned that with this update, new strings appeared referencing the new Anim Graph 2 system. Just as a reminder, the developers had already switched all the new first-person animations to this completely new system, and now they'll be working on redoing all the third-person animations and moving them over to Anim Graph 2 as well. I can already imagine just how many bugs might show up once the third-person animation update rolls out. Honestly, it's probably a good thing that the devs didn't push all the animation changes at once, otherwise the game would have completely broken. Though, let's be real, it already kind of broke anyway. That's all for today, thanks for watching, this was Reveal, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next damn video.